We got some NBA picks here for Halloween, and we're going to take a look at Chicago versus Brooklyn. We also have a whole slate of totals where we're still kind of not quite in the groove just yet. Our side as well, we're really not there at all. But again, first week of the season's in the book. Let's go ahead and let's just keep trudging forward, and we'll start getting into the profits here pretty soon. Unfortunately, it's just been a really rough first week. It happens. Let's jump on to today's game. We got Brooklyn versus Chicago. This line, I was really surprised. It's only -6, and Chicago's looked fantastic coming out of the gates. But Brooklyn's also been surprisingly competitive. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take the Nets here, getting the 6 points, just for the fact that Chicago plays zero defense. I mean, they're scoring at an exponential rate. They got the Celtics coming up next. They might be peeking ahead just a touch, but I like what Kenny Atkinson has done so far with the Nets, coming over that Atlanta type mentality. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to back them in this spot, getting the points at home. I think they can be scrappy enough to go ahead and make this game interesting. Let's take a look at Chicago so far this year. They're averaging 111.5 points per game, allowing 100 points per game. That ranks them second and ninth, respectively, in those categories. But they also rank at the bottom part of the league in opponent shooting efficiency. I'll talk about that when I talk about their totals play. And I think Brooklyn's going to be able to score. Right now, Brooklyn is, they've only won 1 out of 3 games, but they've been competitive in every contest. So I look for Brooklyn to be really excited tonight, to play real hard, and give Chicago a little bit more than they probably anticipate. Brooklyn on the season, they're averaging 109.3 points per game, allowing 108, and that ranks them 9th and 21st, respectively, in those categories. But across the board, Brooklyn's been not the worst in the league. They've been kind of in the medium sort of realm, and that's just the first few games of the year. I think as the season goes on, they're going to struggle, but the fact that they're just competitive at all is really probably a breath of fresh air, because they didn't look like they're going to have much coming in this year. They got 6 guys averaging double figures. Lynn's playing out of his mind. So, look for them to go ahead and give Chicago just a little bit more than they probably think of this Brooklyn team. Again, Brooklyn, though, by the end of the year, they're not going to be anywhere close to a winning record. But tonight, I think 6 points. I think there's some good value there. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take a shot here with Brooklyn, and I wish you luck on all your picks today.